What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weaver. I'm back again with another video. Okay, this is the Aries series. This is the final part to it. Now, I already told you guys in my last part what I'm gonna replace it with, and also I have other new series, so I'm gonna do those. I'm glad that you guys like What If Asta had Key and What If he was in ReZero. I actually got the suggestions from the you guys. I don't know what to call you guys. You still haven't chosen a name for you guys. And so I just want to get started, and I'm gonna miss this series, but it has to end sooner or later. Now, this is gonna be the final part, and it's gonna be long. And my computer was being weird, so it's not gonna have a lot of pictures of Midori because I got all the pictures of the character of the other characters that I was gonna have in this, but I didn't get that many of Midoriya and All Might. So I'm sorry about that, or Mirio. Yeah, please forgive me. I'm gonna try to fix my computer Tuesday, so I don't have to keep pulling up flash okay, past images. Okay, let's get started. Now, last time Eri went back to the future and she gave the two rings to Midoriya, and she said to give the other one to Bakugo. So Midoriya is going to give the other one to Bakugo after he saves Eri, Kid Eri, or Pat, or past Eri. Boom, let's say that. Now, yeah, so it's been almost like 2 months since that happened, and and Midoriya is now in the UA exams, and he's fighting Shoto, and as he's fighting him, everyone's looking at him, saying, "Why is he even playing around with him?" I forgot the name of the other guy who could mind control people. Midoriya defeated him and pretty easily. All he did was flick him out the ring, and he says, "You need to work." And Midoriya said to him, "You need to work on your mind control to the point where no one can break out of it." So he helped the purple haired dude out in a weird way. And Midoriya is saying, "You need to use your firepower. Don't do this for your don't do this because you despise your father. Do it for you. You're your own person. Show me your fire side right now." Okay, my JoJo side came out a little bit. My bad. Okay, and then Shoto said, "Fine, I'll show you my fire side. Roar." Okay, I'm not trying to make a fairy tale. And then they do their clash, but this time and then they do their yeah. I had to edit myself out because I edited myself out in a bad way. Okay, just skip it. Okay, so they do their final clash, but the difference is Midoriya is not actually there. He went right behind Todoroki, and as he's right behind him, Todoroki is way too slow to see him, and Midoriya grabs him, and he brings him all the way up into the air, and then Midoriya says, "Okay, restore." Oh wait, yeah. Okay, my bad. So Midoriya then says, "Restore," and he was touching the burnt side of Todoroki's face, and as Todoroki says, "What did you do to my face?" Restored it back to its natural form. You need to forgive your father. I know he probably kind of did this to you because I know stuff. Okay, just forgive him in due time. He'll make it up to you. I promise. And then yeah, and already know how that changed Todoroki, and now he has no more scar, no more scarred Todoroki. It's just normal, just scarless Todoroki. Boom. Okay, so then Midoriya just knocks him out, And then Midoriya was declared the winner. Holy, okay, my audio is being weird. Okay, so it cut out again. Okay, so Kirishima then says, "Holy, holy rocks! That was freaking awesome!" And he says to Bakugo, "Are you sure you can defeat Midoriya after that? I know you guys are like kid buddies or something, but geez, there's no way you can defeat that. I'm not trying to be mean or anything." And Bakugo said, "Oh, shut up. Of course I can defeat him." And then Bakugo says, "Uh, that's no point." So the final match started. It was between Bakugo and Midoriya. So then Midnight says, "Start the battle." And Midoriya then charges right at Bakugo. And Bakugo shoots his explosion right at Midoriya. And Midoriya says, "Bakugo, we've been friends for I don't know how long." And he's kicking Bakugo. And he says, "And it's finally coming to an end. We're going to meet Eri for just one more time, and then we're done with her. And he'll just be with." And then Bakugo says, "I don't know what you're talking about. Fight me for real. Fight me for real." And then Bakugo and Midoriya says, "You'll understand. We're going to be meeting them very soon. I promise." And Bakugo says, "Oh, shut up." And Midoriya says, "Okay, well then I'll go serious then." He goes, yeah, Bakugo at that time wouldn't be able to hold 100% of one. I mean, he wouldn't be able to defeat Midoriya. He couldn't. He barely defeated Midoriya at 8% at season. Was it season? It was season 3 or wait. No, it was at season. That was season 3. Oh my goodness, I'm getting myself confused. Yeah, season 3. He used Midoriya only used 8%, and Bakugo got easily defeated. Midoriya just hit him with a good 3 uppercuts and then a good kick. And then as Bakugo was about to get ringed out, he used his fire pull quirk to levitate him, along with Nana's. To levitate him pretty good off out of bounds. And Midoriya wins it. And then All Might says, "Congratulations, Midoriya, you did it." And Midoriya says, "Yeah, sure, All Might. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. It feels like it kind of cheated, but it'll do." Oh. Yeah, and now everyone's got their announcement. So everything's all good. So Bakugo got second place and Todoroki got third. Now Bakugo is walking away from Midoriya and everyone. But as Bakugo was walking away, he walked all the way to the front of the front of the school, and he sees someone who looks exactly like him, and Eri, future Eri. And Bakugo says, "What the?" And future Bakugo says, "Hello, younger me. It's been a while since I've seen you." And okay, present Bakugo says, "What the? Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me? And why do I have a okay?" Future Bakugo has a beard, a weird, rugged beard. "Well, I am almost 30, so it kind of makes sense that you get old." And President Bakugo says, "Oh, shut up. Why do you look?" Oh, this was Midoriya was talking about. "He's messing with time or something." Oh, so and Bakugo says, "Huh, I used to be like this when I was young. You need to. One day you're gonna grow up." And Bakugo says, "What are you talking about? Where's that airy person? I'm getting so tired of Midoriya always messing with me. He's always getting me in his messes ever since we were kids. And ever since Eri came. Yeah, I'm glad she's not here anymore. She's just so much trouble to me." And Bakugo, future Bakugo, is just starting to become his younger self. And okay, future Bakugo says, "Oh, shut the, shut up, shut up. Oh, okay, I can't be cursing on YouTube. Okay, shut H up. Boom. Okay, he says, Eri is not what you think she is. She's important to me. You want to understand, because Midoriya fixed everything. She was the only one besides Kirishima who I could really trust, and a couple of my classmates. But they were always busy trying to stop his plot, Shigaraki's plot. But ugh, it's no point. And then Eri shows future Eri says, I need to stop lying to Midoriya about coming Sim coming to the future. And Bakugo says, okay, President Bakugo says, I really don't care anymore. Just tell me why you're here. And Midoriya is now showing up too. He says, I thought you guys wanted me to meet you in the future. Well, we already defeated Shigaraki. That's why we came back to tell you. And Eri did something bad to him, so it's luckily you saved his life. And then so Eri told Midoriya what he did, what she did to Shigaraki. And he says, "Oh my goodness, you crippled him? Jeez, it's a little overboard." And then Bakugo says, "So can I just go now?" And Eri says, "Not yet. This is the final thing, and then you can just go." And okay, so Future Bakugo says, "I am the second user of One for All." That's what Eri says. So I'm pretty sure I go back in time to tell the first user how to pass it on. So I'm just telling you this, Bakugo. And Bakugo says, I don't want to become the second user of this power you're talking about. Well, you have to. You have time. You have another 10 years. You understand. Well, this is the last time I'll see you, Midoriya. And Midoriya gives future Bakugo a good hug because they're actually cool. And Eri says, "Oh, come on, past Bakugo, give us a hug." He says no. And then Midoriya just used his fire quirk and just pulled him in. Big hug. And then Eri says, "I have to go too. Don't forget to save my past self." Okay, peace out. And she's also she said say bye to All Might too. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened in that conversation. And now it's Saturday, and Midoriya promised Yuraraka he would treat her to some good food if she beat up Bakugo pretty good, and she kind of did. So yes, and also Midoriya also talked to her after Bakugo defeated her, and he also told her just to call her parents and just be honest with them. And that actually, yeah, she's just like not head over heels. Like she thinks Midoriya is a very good friend. Boom. Oh my goodness, my computer's making weird noises. Okay, so Midoriya is done treating Yuraraka. Yeah, I'm not trying to make a fanfic. Okay, I'm not. Uh, what Smokey? Okay, Smokey's looking at me for no reason. Okay, so he's done treating Yuraraka, and he says, "Oh my goodness, I'm where Eri would be. I'll be seeing Eri soon." And he still has to wait until his second year to see her, but he's still waiting for his time. And Yuraraka says, "Thanks." And Doria says, "I'll walk you home." And Yuraraka says, "No, that's fine." Yeah. Okay, there's a dog barking outside. Hold on. Yeah. So Midoriya then says, "Are you sure?" Yeah, and Yuraraka says, "Yes, I'm fine. Just thank you for the food." And Midoriya says, "Nah, you're gonna get into trouble. I'll walk until we don't see each other." And Yodoraka says, "Sure then." Now, now this is where it changes a little bit. You can already see on the screen. Midoriya's made his first appearance in this episode, in the final episode. Yeah, I know. And okay, now Midoriya was just walking, and Yodoraka was already ahead of him, and then he gets bumped into, and he sees Eri, younger Eri. He says, "What is this? This doesn't make any sense." And he grabs her unconventionally and says, "Eri, is that you?" And Eri is a little bit taken off by how Midoriya was pretty calm when he said it, and she says, "Please help me. He's a monster." And then Midoriya says, "Overhaul, huh? Eri, listen to me. Before he gets here, go back with him. I promise you. I'll get you in a couple of minutes." And then Yodoraka turns around and says, "What are you?" Yeah, she sees that he's holding a little girl that's scared, and Midoriya throws his phone right at Yodoraka and says, he gives a signal to dial a number, and she dials All Might by accident. And All Might then says, "I'll be on my way." As this was happening, Overhaul says, "Eri, come here. You shouldn't be scaring a hero or some. Are you a hero?" And Midoriya says, "I'm in training." Overhaul, but I mean, Hall. I think that's your name because you have a beak. That's why I'm calling you Eagle, like an eagle, like a hawk. Get it? Get it? No, no. Oh, okay. So Eri then says, "Please save me," and she runs back to Overhaul. And Midoriya then says, "Don't worry, I will. I will." Yeah, and then Midoriya goes over to Yodoraka and says, "This is not supposed to happen like this. Where's Mirio?" And Yodoraka says, "Why did you want me to call All Might?" And then Midoriya explains that that that's Eri, the one he's been. Okay, this sounds weird. How am I gonna phrase it? Okay, he explains everything, and Yodoraka says, "Oh," and so she says, "What do you want me to do then?" "Don't worry, I know what to do. I'll be seeing you back at school. I already defeated a very powerful villain, so I can defeat these two." And then Yodoraka says, "No, I'm gonna stay here." And Midoriya says, I can't have you doing that." And Midoriya knocks Yodoraka out. He says, "I'm sorry about this, but this has to happen." So Midoriya sends Yodoraka to his house using his float quirk, and he just brings her right over there. So he says, "There we go. At least she'll be safe." Yeah. So now she's on his bed. Boom. Yeah, this is starting to become weird. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna watch it to this point because this is like the past 20 minutes. But okay, one day people will watch. Okay, I'm gonna stop joking around. Now Midoriya says, and Midoriya just runs up in there, and Overhaul kills one of his guards because one of his guards says he's coming in here. He's destroyed 10 people. Just starts destroying the whole place, and he figures out where I'm pretty sure Ares' grandfather, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's yeah. I can't remember every plot point. Okay, don't judge me. He also heals Ares' grandfather. Ares her grandfather, I think. And so Midoriya then says, "I'm gonna stop Overhaul, but I'm gonna need to knock you back out." And he says, "Wait, where's Eri?" And Midoriya just knocks him back out, and then he keeps running. running in. So Overhaul then says, "Okay, my phone's doing a notification. I don't know why." Okay, so Overhaul said, "He's killing everyone. This is unusual." And so he decided to fuse with the big guy. That's why he has those black marks. And Ares right next to him, and in Overhaul says, "You get out of here, kid. I'm trying to I'm trying to make an organization work, and you're ruining it. You don't even know her. She's important to me." And Midoriya says, "No, she's not important to you because you're hurting her. How many times have you hurt her and killed her? Explain. How many? Do you even remember?" "I know so. Now, Future Eri told me everything about you, and I seen you before. You're still trying to get her, even after she I'm pretty sure she healed your arms because your arms weren't as damaged as they once were. She gave you a second chance even in the future. And even in the future. Now you wasted it. Now, I'm gonna take those arms and your whole body." Boom. And Midoriya uses 100% of one for all, because that he knows he only needs 100%, and he kicks everything out. Yeah, like he destroys everything. Yeah, there's an open roof now, and Midoriya then grabs Eri and says, "Hey, Dad." Okay. Okay, that was just my dad. Okay. Um. So um. So yeah, like I was saying, he kicks out everything. Yeah, I just went a little bit country over there. As Midoriya kicks out everything, he's now remembering his dream he had about everyone in the 200 sub special, the 230 sub special. Okay. I'm gonna stop. I had to bring it up at some point. He says, "I guess they did help me in some way." And Midoriya then zooms back in and says, "Eri, you give me a little bit more power. I want to destroy him very easily." So since Eri gave him 100% when he first used it, and Eri's gonna give him even more now. So like 200%, yeah. So it's only gonna take a couple of punches to defeat Overhaul. And there's people screaming outside. Okay, that's kind of scary. Okay, so Midoriya is flying through the air, and he's saying, "Shout!" He's shouting, "Texas Smash!" And he kicks Overhaul right in the face with it. And Overhaul has his black stuff coming out of his face, but he's not able to go all into that big that that big muscly form with that other dude. He's only showing the like the black stripes, like I was saying. And as Midoriya did the Texas kick, he does 10 more kicks on um on Overhaul, and Overhaul says, "How are you so powerful? This doesn't make any sense." And Midoriya says, "It's all because of Eri, future Eri, and I'm going to make my my Eri in this time period the best one. She doesn't have to be in pain. She doesn't have to lose no more. She doesn't have to die because of sickos like you. She doesn't have to deal with such pain. She's going to be the greatest hero, and I know it. I thought I wanted to be the number one hero when I was growing up, but I see that I was just dreaming. Now that I'm already like a number one hero, it just doesn't feel right. It feels like I didn't work for anything. I felt like everything was handed down to me because all because of Eri, but She gave me something more. Friendship. Friendship I didn't have when I was growing up. So I would do anything to protect her. And he says, "This is my final smash, and she'll be free from now on. This will be her last battle where she has to cry." Detroit, 100% smash. Airy blister, boom. Yeah. Okay, so and overhaul got knocked out of the sky, and he's falling all the way down to the ground. But Midoriya saves him before he hits it. And now 10 minutes have passed, and All Might has come to see Midoriya, and Midoriya still is in 100%. But Midoriya then says, "There you are, All Might. I want you to take him away, but I need to do something first." And he says, "Eri, close." Okay, my notifications pop up again. Okay, and he says, "Eri, close your eyes. He needs to learn a lesson." Actually, no. I'm sorry about this. Hold on. So he forced Eri to close her eyes, and he also canceled out if she could hear anything. And he says, "Like I said, Overhaul, those arms of yours are dead." And All Might says, "What are you doing? That's kind of cruel, Midoriya. This is what happened. This is what it means to become a hero. You need to make sacrifices." And an Overhaul did save us, so I thank you for that. But you also tortured people to get to this point. So I'm sorry, but your arms need to go. And Overhaul says, "Please, no, don't take my arms. They're all I have left." "Well, you're gonna have to feel broken like Eri. Here you go." And he grabs all for one's arms, and he says, "Wait, please, I beg, please, I need them. No, no." And then he just Midoriya just burns them. He burns them so badly where they can't be healed with his fire quirk, or his fire pole quirk. He's wrapping the gravity around the fire, and he's burning it. And he says, "Let me add a little bit of some spice to it." And he burns it with blue flames, red flames, yellow flames, with all his flames he could manage. And he also wrapped his quirk around it, his black whip quirk, I like to call it. I still don't know what it's called. And also, this I know Midoriya has his other quirks too, but I haven't read the manga in a while. The last thing I remember, okay, this is spoiler alert. Like Gran Torino was getting clapped by Shigaraki. Like I'm like, what is this? I'm still on season 4. I'm like I have the manga. It's all the way up to date. So I have the manga. So I don't know what's going on. And then the last scene I seen was him trying to get Aizawa. So that's also very scary, man. Hopefully Gran Torino didn't die, but you guys got to comment if you're still watching the video. This is the final part, man. Don't click off. Okay, so Midoriya, just burns his arms to a crisp. And All Might says, "What are you doing, Midoriya? You shouldn't have did that. He was already defeated." And Midoriya is still in 100% of his one for all, and says, "All Might, don't be weak-minded, okay? You're acting like I killed him. He'll live." And Midoriya just jumps off. And Midoriya then says, "Okay, Eri." He fixes Eri, and Eri and he also erased her memory a little bit, so she doesn't remember everything that happened. And he also erases a lot of her memories of overall, and saying that he's just a bad person who kidnapped you, and you're all right. And Eri starts to smile and saying that she's finally free from him. And he says, "Yes, you are." But there's one more thing I need to deal with. Gentle. He's gonna ruin the festival. So I'll stop him right now. And Aries still on his back. He says, "Don't worry, it's only gonna take a minute." Yeah. So Gentle and lava bra lava bra. It's lava bra. It's lava something. Okay, the lolly. Okay. Anyway, so Gentle is recording of him stealing from a convenience store, and so Midoriya wrote down Aries wrote down what was his criminal activity, so he knows where he is, and also he was also been watching the videos, and that's filler, so you don't need to know about that. So he sees them and he says, with Aerie on his back, he says, "Gentle and lava." He says lolly. Okay, so he says, "Please stop your criminal ways. I don't want to take you in." And Gentle says, "Ha ha ha." And he says, "A hero already. Looks like you're already saving someone. How about you come back when you're not carrying a kid? Or maybe that's your kid or something." Ha 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 ha. Kids these days. And then Midoriya then says, Gentle, please. I know you didn't want to hurt that person that day. You tried to save him." And Gentle says, "How do you know about that? You won't understand. I'm a real good criminal. I'm a good villain. The best villain." And Lava just says the exact same thing he says. And he says, "Oh, I gave you a chance. One more chance." And he says, "I don't think so, hero." And he just jumps away with his bubble thing, along with the lava. I can't remember. This part's going on for like almost 40 minutes. Yeah, so lava river. Yeah, that. And he says, "Goodbye, kid." And Midoriya says, "I don't think so." So he just uses his black whip quirk just to wrap those two, and he just ties them. And he used his fire to threaten them. He knows if she had and he knows about Lava quirk, so he kept them separate. And he says, "I tried to give you a chance, dude. You shouldn't be a small criminal. At least you're not gonna get as much time as you would if you tried to infiltrate the academy, My Hero Academy." And he says, "That sounds like a good idea, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be there, so never mind." And Midoriya says, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And All Might is now here too. He's been trying to catch up with Midoriya, and he says, "Midoriya." That wait, and All Might says, "Okay, who are these two?" Just a couple of criminals I caught. Now everything's all good. I finally got my happy ending. Everything's all fine and dandy. And Midoriya then says, "Oh my, we finally did it. We saved Eri. We defeated All For One. We defeated Shigaraki. And these two were going to mess up the academy, but I'm going to give them off easily because they didn't do anything. I ran into them in the other dimension. So everything's all fine. Everything's all good. I saved everyone. And it's just that Kota dude. I need to straighten him up, but I know I can do it. I know I can." And Midoriya says, "Oh my, take her to the hospital, and ask for Mirio to look after her. He's gonna do it." And so this is where this part ends. Yeah, and Midoriya goes off, and Who knows? Does he return? Who knows? Okay, he does return. He does see Eri a few times, but yeah, he just returns to his house and picks up Yotoraka, and he goes straight, and he brings her to back to her her house, and then he goes straight home and goes to relax. And he says, "Mom, the hero life is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. I can't wait to retire." And Inko says, Sure, Midoriya." And yeah, so Midoriya says, "Well, this is the end of my story." And also, and wait, and Midoriya, wait, I have one more thing to say before this is Midoriya speaking. He says, "Thank you for watching the series as long as possible, guys. I will miss all of you. So enjoy. What if I got captured by a set of Bakugo?" And he says one more thing too. He's gonna pass it on to Eri, and then Eri will be the last user. And that's where Midoriya ends everything. Yeah, he just falls asleep on the couch. Yeah. And he rests because he's finally no more burdens are on him. He just needs to save Kota, and then boom, everything's good. And you already know he's gonna save him because he defeated that muscular man pretty easily, and also muscular man is not gonna be there anyway. So, actually, no. He falls asleep for 10 minutes and then goes to find muscular man and defeat him, and that's how we end the story. Boom. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. So hopefully you guys like this series. This is the final part. And I know this part was kind of long. It's like 40 minutes, but hey, at least the series is done and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you're new, I don't make long videos like these because of school. It's more Memorial Day, so I have to make it long. It's a special day. So okay, peace out, guys, and stay healthy.